This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 1992 Silverado 3500. That's a regular cab, dual rear wheel, 6.5 liter turbo diesel. It's a 6.5 liter diesel. It has a 5-speed manual transmission and it's 4-wheel drive. It was purchased directly from an insurance company in California. It was a theft recovery. If you're looking at this video and you say the white door doesn't match, please look at the before and after pictures. The white door on it previously was hammered, had a big dent in it. So we just found one at a wrecking yard and bolted it on. So you'll see the before and after pictures. There's still a little bit of damage behind that door. The door seals fine, works fine. Other than that, we did a master cylinder in it. I had mechanics check the clutch. They say there's probably 50 or 60% left of the clutch, which is enough. If you ever wanted to do a clutch on them, they're not that expensive. They're about 250 bucks and about 3 hours of labor. But right now you got about 50 or 60% left. And this is going to be interesting. I'm not really sure how this is going to do. I know one thing, we're not giving it away. It runs great. It's got a nice set of tires on it. Driver front tire, Uniroyal tire. Front tires are both Uniroyal, and they're probably 60% tread, 70% tread. I guess if you wanted to make it look great, you could pull out that dent that's down low behind the passenger door and paint the whole truck. Maybe a Maaco paint job for $700 or $800, but I don't picture that being what somebody would want to do here. There's your passenger front tire, lots of tread. See the difference in color? It's kind of like a pearl, and that's kind of a white. If you wanted it to match, you have to paint it. Please watch and look at the before and after pictures. You'll see what I'm talking about. And there's what would have to be pulled out. That's what that looks like. You also would probably have to do a little work back here, fill that in. Someone's already tried to do that in the past. You know, I wouldn't do anything to this truck. It's just a beast. You know, it's going to pull like crazy. No need to do anything with it. It'd be a great truck to tow, you know, boats, or because it's a regular cab, you got a lot more. You can turn things easier in your yard if it's a tight-in space. Be able to get things moved around there pretty well. The bed is absolutely straight as an arrow, which is really unusual. Someone decided to paint the sides. I'm not really sure why they did. Let's see. We do have, boy, that's a brand new spare right there too. Brand new. When you see brand new spares, you know that somebody cared. And when you see tires like this, somebody cared. And they didn't drive it all that much. 108,000 miles in a 92. I have a 92 Lexus that has 108,000 miles on it. And it's a beautiful car too. So I'm thinking that same type of people own both of them. Fortunately, they got a nice little shot in the side. There's a little alley right here. Like I said, I mean, this is not, you don't buy this thing for looks. You could fill all this stuff in, paint the whole truck, and it would look really good. But that would kind of take away some of the value in it. I'm gonna put in the key. I gotta get the right key, don't I, to put it in. 108,438 miles. I'm gonna open the hood and show you under the hood here after I set the brake. That's a new battery. There's the driver window, passenger window. Let's see, door locks. Door locks working. Has a tilt wheel that works. When they broke the ignition, they did this. We had to put a new ignition in it. We're not going to fix that. There's your little cluster. Now I've got the air on. And it is blowing ice cold. That's a beautiful thing. And let's see. Turn the fan down a little bit. That works. That works. Up. Perfect. I have no idea if the radio works. Let's find out. The answer is yes. Radio works. It's got an old school cassette player in there. That's funny. There's your shifter. I'm going to have somebody come out here and drive it for me. Obviously, I can't film and drive a manual at the same time. Just so you know, that's what that looks like right there. There's the close. There's the passenger window, door locks. Let's see what we got going on in here. Old school manual. Look at that. Some information there. Interesting. Anything hidden under there? Got a little crack there. Sure if there's anything else under there. Right here. So that would be the reason for the dash mat. And we're not dealing with that either. This is going to be the value deal. Seat looks great. Seats look great in this car. Alright. Jason's just learning how to drive a manual. So hopefully he doesn't let me down. In flip-flops. That's always recommended. Alright, so 4 low.
Reverse.
Reverse. That's granny gear. Yeah, top speed of about 1/10 of 1 mile an hour. Now we're in first. We're in low, huh? Got granny gear there, right?
4 high reverse.
Perfect. And this is granny gear. There you go. It's 4 high. Perfect.
2-wheel drive.
All right. Reverse. And now we're off to the races. All right. This thing's being sold on a salvage title, so in order for you to be able to get plates and insurance, you have to have a restored salvage title. In order to do that, if you want to come to Tucson to drive it home, it's required that we take it to motor vehicle and get it inspected. We charge $200 to do that. $200 covers the cost of a guy being there potentially all day, plus the $50 they charge for actually doing the inspection. So if you come to Tucson, you're going to pay the, by the way, nice roads, huh? Aren't we cool? Look at our roads. It's like being in Bolivia. Plus you're in a 1-ton truck with stiffened suspension, and that's what you get. All right, anyway. Back to the, if you come here. $200 to restore the title, and $250 dock fee, and then taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, if your state tax rate is 3%, you're going to pay 5% tax total. You're going to pay $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is the agreed upon price, nothing else. I still strongly recommend you have us restore the title for $200. If you don't want us to restore it, please make sure that you can do so in your state when it gets there. Tell them that you're going to bring a Arizona salvage title, theft recovery, the truck itself, the title, the salvage title, and a bill of sale. Those are the 3 things you'll have, and that's all we can provide. Once we have that, we will notarize the title and send it off to you once we have full payment. is a lot better road here. How's it run?
It's good.
I like the air. It's amazing that a 92 is so much quieter than the current diesel trucks. What else? Let's see. Deposits. Please make sure you get a deposit. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Without a deposit, we do not have a deal. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck on our website at wheelk.com, and you'll know it's yours, and we won't sell it to anybody else. Until then, it's for sale. The next thing I want to talk about, eBay people especially, but people in general. The last 30 or 40 videos I've done about this point in the video, and all of them, you can check them all out. It's not just this truck. I say the same thing. The engineers that made this vehicle, designed this vehicle, along with all the other engineers at all the other auto companies, set a year and a mileage where the warranty expires. And this was quite a while ago with this one especially. So when you buy this, you're not going to get a brand new truck, and you're not going to get a truck that may not blow up next week. Those are for sale at the auto mall near you, and they're this one in a Silverado Duramax, probably somewhere in a manual, 35 or 40 with cloth. Probably that's where you should go if you need to buy a new truck. This is going to be a lot less money, but you might have to assume that you're going to spend some of that money on repairs sooner or later. I would assume at some point it's going to need a clutch. We know it's not going to need a master cylinder because it just got one. Who knows what will happen? We don't know. The engineers didn't know. So please put that into your thoughts when you buy this truck. We are giving you as much information in videos and pictures and title information and everything that we possibly can. Nothing is being hidden here. All right. Aside from maybe you wanted to paint the whole truck to match the door and pull out those dents and fill in the fenders, you're probably talking about a trip to Maaco and your local Maaco paint store, maybe $800 or $900 since it's a regular cab. And then you would have a really good looking truck to match this. I wouldn't do that, but if you wanted to do that, if you're going to spend money on a 92, this would be the one to do it on. Anyway, this is a really nice truck. Please make sure you get that deposit in. Thank you for your time.